I'm Clint Davis from Terex Utilities, and today we will be demonstrating Tech Tip 168 fiber optic bulkhead termination. This will be used mainly on the TM units and units that have special ordered with fiber optic components. Tools we'll need is a tape measure, a stripper that's going to strip the orange coating off, a brand new razor blade, a crimping tool here, which you can get at any Autoport store or electronics store. We're going to be using the .178 size for crimping, and then also a wire stripper on here. We use that to strip the black coating off once we get into it, to get down to the inner core of it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure back at least 4 inches. We've got to have 4 inches to get all this, the bulkhead fitting itself onto here with the cover here. That's going to get slid up, but by the time you put all this together, you have to have at least 4 inches on there. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to measure out approximately 4 inches on here. Okay, so we got 4 inches here on it, and I'm going to take my cutter here, and I'm going to put it on here, and then just put my thumb, a little bit of thumb pressure on it, and I'm going to rotate it one time around. That's it. Okay. Once I've done that, I'm going to just split it in half like this, and then pull it apart. Okay. Simple as that. Next, you're just going to take your fingers, split it like this, and you're going to pull it apart so you can split it or get them apart so you can get that on there. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to measure at least 9/16 of an inch down to get down to the inner core of it. So I'm going to measure it down, so we're at 9/16, right where my thumb is, right there on it. I'm going to take the wire stripper to about 20 gauge, and I'm going to strip it back. Okay. Okay, we want to make sure we got it long enough so when we stick it in there that it's sticking out the end. Reason why we do that is once we crimp it, when we crimp it, it's actually going to suck this back inside. Okay, so now we're going to stick the covering over it on here, slide it down, then we're going to take your fiber optic terminal, put the collar on it. Okay, now you can see that it's a little bit sticking through. There's about 1/8 of an inch sticking through. Now we're going to take the crimper, put it on the .178, then we're going to make sure we got it where it needs to be. Then it's just a matter of crimping it. Okay, after we've crimped it, you take your new razor blade and put it down, put it right down the edge so it's flush, and slowly push down, cutting the end off of it so it's nice and flush. We need to make sure that this is flush with the end, because when you put the bulkheads together, put the other one in, they're both going to come up and they're going to touch together like this. That way when the light comes through, it transfers light from one side to the other side. If you have any type of a gap in here, then we're going to lose light. It's not going to have a good, it transfers light, sending light from one to the other. We're going to lose our light, and our light signal is going to be real dim when it gets going down the other side on it. Okay. Now once we've done that, it's just a matter of pushing up our covering like that. Now you're done. That's all there is to it. Thank you for watching the video Tech Tip. If you have any questions, contact the Terex Utility Technical Support Team at 1-844-837-3948.